Too many bad actors involved with UFOs. After having read and listened to dozens of books on UFOs over the last handful of years, 99% of which I do not consider convincing, or I interpreted them as interesting speculation at best. The only books and accounts I have the most faith in are a handful of military and several large civilian encounters. I don't know what to make of the topic at this point. I only started looking seriously into this after 2017, like many people, and after watching several years of interviews and testimonials from the likes of Stephen Greer, Grant Cameron, Linda Moulton Howe, Bob Lazar, Whitley Strieber, George Knapp, and go down the list. I don't find a single one of these people credible. They are all grifting on a decades-long game of telephone stories. Some could be based on truth and have developed theories that are based off of insane ramblings by the likes of John Lear. Look his crazy ass up. I also have zero trust in any former counterintelligence or CIA-affiliated person, and no one in the American public should. If you don't know why, look up the Church Committee and MK Ultra for just a start. To be even more of a Debbie Downer, I don't have faith in the motivations of our politicians, either both parties. I am grateful for people such as Chris Letho and Ryan Graves, given their backgrounds, to throw their hats in the ring. But at the same time, I am already rubbernecking when I see that Ryan Graves is showing up on panels with people that think they are telepathically communicating with alien spaceships or channeling their spirits. Yes, there is a Fruit Loop who calls himself Bashar, who claims to channel an alien on some of these panels and conventions. After having just listened to Chris Bledsoe's new book, and recently the 2 Skinwalker books, I don't know how you can take most of the people involved in this subject at the highest public levels seriously. There is zero proof presented for all of the wild claims in these 3 books. I am certain there is intelligent alien life in the universe. It could very well be here in some form. But I think I have come to the end of my journey on this topic until some kind of hard evidence is released or confirmed specifically by scientists or a civilian group. I personally do not get good vibes from the majority of the people promoting and profiting off of this topic in the public forum, and has been shown, none of the public figures have anything new to add to the field. That isn't he said she said stories or wild speculation. Let's prove intelligent non-human entities are on the planet before we start trying to normalize Bigfoot, ESP, telepathic communication with spaceships, poltergeists, portals to other dimensions, shadow people, etc. are linked to UFOs. This whole push into the deep end of the pool of woo might be fun for some, but for people with a shred of skepticism, it seems like a great way to make the topic lose all credibility in the mainstream and with legitimate scientists. Who is helping to promote this woo alongside the other grifters? Former CIA and counterintelligence people. At least there are some legitimate scientists now interested in the field, and we have a new generation of astrophysicists and astrobiologists making careers out of searching for alien life. Given the shit show that is modern ufology, there could very well be aliens buzzing around on Earth. But I would put money on the trained scientists proving alien life exists, before any of the grifters involved in charging fees to hear them speak. Post from user Machine Gun Tits at UFOs at Reddit. Comments. What about the fact that this is exactly what they want? It's a cliché, but actually applicable here. This is what effect counterintelligence is muddying the waters with disinformation until trying to discern the truth becomes a frustrating chore, and you give up. I read an article when the Calvine photo was released, became interested, and poured through all the information I could find. They lost me too when UAP's extraterrestrials get mixed up with all other stories of high strangeness. Even abduction stories are beyond what I consider credible. That said, Greer charging Demi Lovato $10,000 to mediate in the desert and summon aliens is total silliness, but you lump George Knapp in with those people? Comment from user CSalt3227 at UFOs at Reddit.